Hello, class. Welcome to week 2. Great job on week 1. Several of you had some excellent posts, and several of you are actually posting above and beyond, which is so fantastic. Some of you are posting too late or you're posting not enough, so make sure that you're clicking on the weekly sidebars so that you know exactly what to be posting at what time and at what word count. So you should be posting by Wednesday at 5 and Sunday at 5. And you should be having one initial post and 3 replies, so 4 posts total. If you look under view grades, you may notice that you did not receive full credit for the week, and if you did not, there will be a note in there as to why not. So make sure that you're following the minimum requirements for each discussion board forum. I have responded to the discussion board forums. As always, after I finish grading them, I move them to the end of the list in the forum queue. So if you click on discussion boards, you'll see that there are 2 pages of forums. Click on the second page, and it's all the way at the bottom. So you can see my comments, you can see your classmates' comments, and then I always have like a post of my own that summarizes some of the main points that we discussed that week. So you may learn something there too, which is the objective of the course, right? Additionally, this week you have 2 posts due tomorrow, Wednesday at 5 p.m. One is to comment about chapter 1. A few of you don't have your books yet, so be sure that you're looking at the Look Inside feature on Amazon. You can still read chapter 1 in its entirety on the Look Inside feature. It's once you get into chapter 2 and beyond that pages start like disappearing and not being present. So you can still read chapter 1 even though you don't have your book, but you should be getting your book ASAP. So you have that forum due at 5 p.m. Also tomorrow is when you talk about the details for your short. Your short isn't due until Sunday at 5 p.m. and it's 500 words, which is really like a page and a half on Microsoft Word, so don't freak out. It doesn't have to be a complete story, it just has to be the scene of a story that takes place in the era that I specify. So pay attention to details, think about who could be featured in that time. But basically this post is a brainstorming post. So talk about details, talk about what you're going to do. It's super easy to be able to accomplish that tomorrow by 5 p.m. because you're basically brainstorming. So don't freak out. A couple of you are freaking out. It's okay. Another thing is you have an assignment due a week from yesterday, so it's due Monday at noon. That is your first story. So you're writing a historical fiction story. It could be about anything, it could be about anyone, it could be in any time, but you want to write as close to 15 pages as possible. So some of you are like, oh, wait a second, we're writing a 15-page story, but we're also writing a story due on Sunday. They're 2 separate things, and the story that's due on Sunday is only 500 words, so it's like a page and a half, and the story due on Monday is 15 pages max. So it really, I mean, it could be like 13 pages and then 1 page on discussion board on Sunday, if you need to divide your time. But now is a really good time to start setting aside maybe 20 minutes a day, start writing through a couple of exercises, maybe prompt yourself. You can Google historical fiction prompts to, get where you need to get and just see where your writing takes you. This is a pretty low maintenance exercise. Just keep in mind that we're going to be revising both of these, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, the rougher the better because it gives you more material to work with later. So I hope you don't freak out. Aside from that, just focus on getting the books. As I said, a few of you haven't received your books yet, so definitely get those as soon as you possibly can. Also, if you don't have People of the Book yet, be sure to get that because we're going to start reading, I think it's next week or the week after, for discussion the week after that. I'm pretty sure that's how that goes, but of course the calendar will specify. Okay, well, good luck this week. Be sure to check out my comments from last week, And if you have any questions, be sure to let me know. All right, happy week!